Welcome to Coniki Fitness. So this week we are ready to rock and roll, and as soon as Con gets here,
she doesn't wait for me. You've got to wait for me.
No time to waste. Today we've got another great workout, and Con, what body part will we be focusing on today?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, it's a secret. That's fine. Well, in the kitchen, guess what? I'm going to be making a soup today, and it's going to have broccoli and asparagus. It's going to be delicious.
Yeah. So I'm not going to tell you what workout it is, so you can decide whether or not you choose to do it or choose not to do it. I just want you to participate, okay? So when you watch Nikki cook, if it looks good, it's probably going to taste good as well. And so you're going to participate in that.
It's going to taste good. It is going to taste good.
Yeah, anyway, you're not going to know that until you try it yourself. So anyway, we'll see you shortly in the kitchen.
Oh, all right, you caught me. Not yet, not yet. All right, let's have a look. How many ingredients does it take to make a fantastic soup? Not many. So today we're going to look at how to go from this very simple fresh ingredients to this gorgeous soup, okay? So it doesn't take many ingredients. You've probably got most of those in your fridge or your pantry, so go and have a look, get them out right now and make this gorgeous soup. Now, do you like broccoli and asparagus as much as Con and I do? I tell you, we absolutely love it, and I'm going to show you a great recipe for a soup using broccoli and asparagus. The kids are going to love it because it's green, and because it's blended, it tastes sensational, and they're not going to tell what's exactly in it. So I'm going to go through the ingredients now, and then we're going to get cooking. The first ingredient we have in our soup is the broccoli, and we have approximately about 400 grams of broccoli there, which is about 14 ounces. And just a little note, you can see the heads are there, but also the stalks, okay? So make sure you put in the stalks as well. Now here we've got the beautiful asparagus, and I've just snapped those spears, and there's about 400 grams of those, which is about 14 ounces. So this is a really easy recipe to remember. Now we've got a couple of onions here, about 2 medium onions, which is about 150 grams or 5 ounces, and they're just been chopped. And we've also got here 2 garlic cloves, and I've just sliced those up. Now we've also got some chicken stock, and what you can do with the chicken stock, this is the bought version from the shop, but you can, if you've got homemade chicken stock, you can use chicken stock, or if you want to, you can use vegetable stock. So I'm going to get over to the hot plate now, and we're going to get cooking and see how we're going to make this beautiful soup, and it's going to be really, really quick. So here we are at the hot plate, and what we're going to do is we're going to saute off the veggies, add the chicken stock and get that soup going. So in the saucepan I've got a little bit of olive oil. You can use butter if you like, but I like using olive oil, cold pressed. And in goes our onion. This is so easy to prepare, guys, there's no excuse. Alright, in goes the garlic. And we fry that off for just a couple of minutes. Okay, so our onion and garlic are slightly softened now, and we're going to add in the veggies. So in go the chopped up asparagus, beautiful, and in goes the broccoli. Okay. Now whilst I'm stirring that, little tip for you, when you buy the broccoli, make sure that the head is nice and firm, okay? All the little flowerets are tight, and it's nice bright green colour like that. How fantastic does that look? Now we're going to continue with this for about a minute or two, and then add the chicken stock, which is our last step before we cook it. So Con, what do you reckon? I think it's looking pretty good.
Yep, looks great.
Alright, now we're going to add in our chicken stock. So in it goes, and we've got about 4 cups of chicken stock there. Beautiful. There we go. Now what happens is that's going to quickly come to the boil because I've got it on a medium to high heat. So that's going to quickly come to the boil. And then I'm going to simmer it, turn it down and simmer it for about 10 minutes. Then all we need to do is blend it and the soup is ready. So I'm going to come back in about 10 when it's finished simmering, and then we're going to blend it and serve it. Are you ready to make some noise now? Our veggies are nice and tender, okay? Not too soft, just tender. Take the saucepan off the heat, and I've got my beautiful blender, so we're gonna throw the ingredients in there now and give it a whir. So I might make a bit of noise, but I apologise for that. But it will take me just a few minutes. Pop it in the blender, and off we go. Now, I like my soup, and so does Con, smooth, okay? You might like it a little bit chunkier, but I'm going to blend it so it comes up smooth. Beautiful. I'm going to do it in 2 lots as well, so that the blender does not overflow. So off we go. Amazing, steaming hot. Oh, how fabulous is that? All right, we're going to serve that up in a minute now. So after we've blended the rest of the ingredients. Oh, there it is. How delicious does that look? Oh my God. And that is so nutritious, guys. Easy to prepare, okay? There was a few little steps, but really in no time at all you can have a fantastic soup. Now what I've done, a little bit cheeky, I've grilled a little bit of bacon, and I'm just going to put that just on top there. It's crispy, as you can see, it's the lean part of the bacon, but it'll just give it a little bit of flavour. Now, some people like to put cream and all sorts of things in their soup. This soup you'll find is creamy on its own, but if you want to, you can add a little bit of cream. I like it just the way it is, and it's a complete meal. So enjoy it, and we'll be back real soon with another fantastic recipe in Nikki's kitchen. Con, are you ready to have some soup now?
Sure am.
Alrighty, so
back again.
I hope you enjoyed that. Now listen, a very important note, because one day when I was making that beautiful soup, it looked fantastic, didn't it? I forgot to put the lid on the blender. So please make sure that you put your lid on, otherwise you might be in the kitchen for a little bit longer than 10 minutes.
Now the funny thing is that I was telling me, I said, Nikki, just check the lid. Make sure you put the lid on the blender. Check them. Yes, Con, yes, Con. Put the lid on the blender. Does she listen? Yes, of course she did. Hence the 2 explosions all over our ceiling.
Yes, yeah. So please be careful and do it the way I did it this time, okay?
So, assuming you did everything perfectly, you would have tasted just how fantastic and how simple it was to create something that's spectacular.
That's right.
Awesome.
It'll really, really, really warm your belly. So now, you know, you've had something to eat. Come on. We know what's coming up next.
It's a workout.
Mr. Muscles is going
muscles, yeah. And today we're going to use a set of dumbbells. Now, I'm sure everyone's got access to a set of dumbbells.
That's right.
If you haven't got a dumbbell, just look for something small, a pet,
some water bottles,
someone's leg or something,
cans of veggies.
Whatever. You just need a weight that you can do a workout with, right? I'm going to use a set of dumbbells. It's very simple routine, super effective. Anyone can do it, okay? So maybe we're going to do it outside again, okay?
Yeah, so get ready. Change into your workout gear. Are you drinking again?
Yes, honey.
What are you drinking?
Oh, a special energy drink that you mix for me.
Oh, fantastic. So that means you'll be like Superman now.
I am like, what are you talking about? Don't tell everyone. Metropolis, remember?
That's right.
This is a special drink that we have just prior to our workouts. Nikki makes it out of all these fresh ingredients which we grow in our own garden. And she'll be doing a tutorial on that shortly and a recipe video for you to watch. But in the meantime, let's get into the workout for today, eh? Okay, so today's workout involves dumbbells. Now these dumbbells come from the good old US of A, probably where you're coming from right now, and they're called the block or a power block. And we'll get started and I'll show you how the workout goes, eh? Alright, first exercise. Are we ready, honey?
Yeah, we're ready to rock and roll.
Right. So I'm starting off with 15 arm curls.
So this is just your basic arm curl, isn't it, Con?
Yeah, basic. Now we're going to do, hang on, I'll stop talking so I can keep counting.
So we're doing 15 reps and they're at a nice steady pace. Con's standing about shoulder width apart and he's keeping his elbows back and his form is fantastic.
Okay, so now we're doing twisting shoulder press. I normally do 100, but for today I'm just going to do 15.
Oh, you're doing great. Fantastic. So Con's showing us how it looks from all the angles, so you get a good idea if you haven't done shoulder press before. And a little note to remember, you want to try and breathe in as you push the dumbbells up over your head, okay? Beautiful.
Oh, I can't see the elbow.
Alright, so Con's gone into a squat position and he's holding his dumbbells at shoulder height and going down into a squat so his elbows are touching his knees. Beautiful, keeping a nice straight back and a lovely steady pace. Oh, fantastic. Now you can see Con's beautiful straight back. And he's going nice and deep. If you have trouble going that deep, guys, you can always put something just under your heels. Fantastic.
One timer. This last exercise is a forearm plank. Just do the stabilizers of the core.
So you can see Connie's actually up on his toes. His elbow is right below his shoulder and his forearms and palms are facing down. Beautiful. Keeping a nice straight plank. Fantastic.
Excellent.
Ah.
Okay, so because this is television, we have to accelerate this a little bit. That was one round. Okay, normally what you do now is you repeat that again. So you grab your dumbbells, you do your arm curls again, you do your twisting shoulder press, you'll do your knee to elbow squats, and you jump back down for a forearm plank. You do that total 3 times, okay? So that's the routine. It goes pretty quick, but it is pretty hard, and it works your whole body. Just a few minutes a day, normally around 3. It's amazing what you can do. So I'll go through it now and just show you how to do each exercise. You'll note the first exercise we used was an arm curl. When you do an arm curl, you want to keep your arm hanging below your shoulder. Okay, just hang. Hands are on the side. Don't put it in front, okay? Hands are on the side. And what you're doing is simply curling up. You're closing this angle, right? So I'll do this side. You simply close that angle. Don't allow your arm to come in front. Okay? So close the angle. Now, if this is too heavy, you can always change it. The good thing about the power blocks is you can do that. And if you haven't got, one of these, I'm sure you've got a set of, dumbbells or something adjustable. But you need to have a weight to do this exercise. And that's how we choose to do it, using adjustable dumbbells. Okay. The next exercise was a shoulder press. And what we did a twisting shoulder press. That meant doing this. Remember, your fist is over your elbow. Everything's just resting nicely. See? And all you're doing from here is as you're pressing up, you're breathing in and twisting the arms. And down. Side on. Okay, that's basically it. What you don't want to do is cheat. You don't want to push the dumbbells away from you. Okay? None of this stuff. It's straight up. Okay? A twisting shoulder press. If it's too easy, add more weight. If it's too hard, take some weight away and have something lighter. The third exercise was what we call a knee to elbow. So we stand relatively wide, feet around wide apart. Let's move this for you. So feet are wide, heels are basically where the hip is, right? We have the dumbbells like this. Again, same. And all you're doing is squatting down until your elbows touch your knee. That's your bottom position. Then simply stand up. That's your top position. Okay? Side on. Notice how the arms don't move. They're just there for balance. Now, the mistake people make there is that they simply don't have the ability to get down. What you want to do is put something under your foot. If you elevate your heels, you'll find it's a lot easier to get down. Okay, so elevate your foot if you're having trouble doing that. And the other thing is, get rid of the weights if it's too hard. Right? Only add weights if your technique's perfect. Final exercise was what we refer to a forearm plank. These are our forearms. So we stand like this first, push one foot back, drop your hands down. You want to keep your elbow under your shoulder, put the other hand down, push the leg back and hang. Okay? Don't let your hands touch, keep them apart. Okay? If that's too hard for you, do what I just did then. See that? So what we're going to do, so we get into position again. Do this. Come down, put the knee down, and look up. Okay? That's a forearm plank on your knee. Always look up. Okay? So that's the routine. You want to repeat that 3 times, and any more than that's, not really unnecessary. You can do more if you want. Add more weight if it's too light. Add less weight if it's too heavy, okay? I'm Con. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next time. Bye.
We're
back once again.
Wasn't that a great workout with Con? I tell you what, you'll have great looking biceps if you do that workout.
And shoulders, and triceps. Actually, your whole upper body, including your legs. How simple was that? A couple of minutes and it's all done.
And remember, you can go at your level, right? So that's why Con does the tutorials, to show everyone how you can adapt it so that you can still get the workout, all right?
So you're motivated and you're starting to get excited as to how simple it is to have a healthy, natural lifestyle, that you can eat normal food that tastes great. You're not eating cardboard or something plastic.
Or just lettuce leaves.
Yeah? And workouts can be done anywhere. We're using our home and we're at the front this time, the front of our house. Hey, one day we're going to give you a full guided tour of our whole home.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, so that's it for this week. Now, next week, guess what? I'll be making a pork san choy bao. Oh, yum, 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 yum. It's absolutely delicious. And you know what? Pork is really actually quite a good meat for you. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that when I'm actually making the recipe. But you're going to love it. Pork san choy bao. And
then, of course, there's another workout and a tutorial. But you're not going to know what that is until you come back next week. So I'm Con.
I'm Nikki.
And we're from Coniki Fitness. And we're here delivering fantastic, intriguing educational videos all on the HPTV network. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.